well, we'll see in a bit here. But I should be at, yep, 1080 60 now. Wow. 1080p. CPU at 17%. Yeah, I just wanted to... Well, I just want to test out 1080 60 stuff. I mean, I probably won't do this for, like, PC games. Or maybe I will, I don't know. Kind of keeping an eye on, CPU usage. Nearly 50% right now. Chrome is considered very high right now. Because it's also probably, yeah, 1080 60. Cool. Stream if in a stream, get ready to get that mute button, because in case they use copyrighted music, I don't know. Sony's been pretty alright when it comes to that sort of thing. But yeah, I guess I'll only do 1080 60 for console games if it's like already 30%. It might be because of the way I'm aggressively using the fast preset. So I guess if I wanted to comfortably be able to play games and stuff, I would have to do 720 60. I don't know. I'll think about it. But for now, I guess, you know, console games, reacting and stuff, 1080 60 would be pretty good. So I guess when I do Rise, I'll do 1080 60, even though there's no point, because Rise is like, what, a 720p game or something. But yeah, I'll be joined by a friend here shortly as things begin. But yeah, I don't really have anything to look forward to when it comes to this state of play. But excited nonetheless. Maybe they'll show off a PS5 disc edition with you know, the slim and be like, oh dang, I want a PS5 now, I have to make it slim. I doubt it, but here we go. React Andy hiding as a 1080p 60 FPS test. So far 50% CPU usage. The only thing I'm doing is watching a video and streaming. Yeah, no way I'll be able to stream something like Warzone and have a 1080p stream. Oh, I need a CPU upgrade for that.
Which is what you're trying to do?
If it happens, it happens. If not, I don't care. I'm happy with, you know. I was saying earlier that maybe if I do PC games, I'll do 720 60. But if I do something like with the capture card, like, you know, like Rise, it'll be 1080 60. That's probably my thoughts on it. Since it's not too hard to switch resolutions, actually. But here we go. We're beginning shortly. I should be live, yeah. Alright. Should be on the live thingy. The bit rate's apparently unstable.
10 and everyone.
PS5 Slim.
Welcome to an all-new state of play.
I don't care what people say.
Oh. New Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart PS5 gameplay coming right up.
I always found the PS5 sexy.
Check in on 2 other exciting
it's
games
weird.
coming
I
to
just don't have any room for it.
4 and
Standing up, I have no room.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Ooh, Subnautica.
Made it to 4546B. Landing was.
I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for this game. I think it's out.
You gotta get it on PC? I'm pretty sure the open beta, closed beta's out.
No, it's been out. Like they've been playtesting this game for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was closed alpha and now it's closed beta recently.
And it looks so different from like videos you will find of this game. Oh.
The previous research crew has vanished, including your sister.
This was Sam's necklace. She never.
Oh, I forgot. It's a whole new protagonist.
You'll need to get crafty, building tools and.
Yeah, because the first dude, he grew old. He did his story.
Oh, got too old for this crap.
I told you to stay off.
We've seen her in Subnautica 1, or we heard of her. The one that was.
Were there other human characters in Subnaut 1?
They were all dead.
Okay.
Like literally, you were the last survivor. No one else was alive around you, and you had to figure out how to get out.
Interesting.
But there was one story of a crew that landed there like 30 years ago before you did, and we all thought they were dead. But turns out the woman that was standing over you, that's one of the crewmates. She survived.
I'm pretty sure I got Subnautica for free on my PS4.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, man, you have to play it. It's like it's too good not
my
to.
poor 1 terabyte hard drive on there though.
Oh. Yeah, it's all that.
It's already
Call of Duty,
halfway
right?
through with friggin' 7 Remake and all the other PS4 games and save files.
Hey man, that's what you get for downloading 2 PS Call of Duty games.
Well, if I did, they'll be full.
May 14th. Oof, can't wait.
Oh, the freaking most intensive game. Sus game on PC.
Wait. No, it's.
I could
yeah,
imagine
it's
what the chat is
console.
right now, but I'm not gonna minimize it. Not
Oh,
gonna...
actually, I forgot about
Oh, wow.
What?
We got a Ratchet
What?
and Clank stuff in here now. Ratchet was sus.
that. You know, everybody's gonna be walking with the little companion of Ratchet.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Nice.
mean Clank.
it's kind of cool.
We can't wait to dive deep into Subnautica Below Zero and make baseless accusations against our crewmates in Among Us later this year.
Huh.
Looks like Ratchet and the gang are ready for the spotlight. Next
Oh
up,
yeah,
Insomniac
didn't they
Games will
release
lead
a
us
new
on a
trailer
tour
like
of
a
this
couple days
year's
ago?
Yeah, I saw the new
action
trailer.
adventure.
When I was streaming, I saw it. It's
They
pretty
knew
cool.
exactly what the hell they're doing.
Of course they are, dude.
Hey
This is-
man,
but
you
this
want to
is
get
new
the
so
word,
far.
word out there? Oh yeah, just show off the moneymaker. Wait,
Oh, so is it a coincidence that the alternate universe where the main protagonist is female is the one where the boss wins?
wow, Joe, you trying to say nothing?
I'm just saying. Weird coinky dink, huh?
But wait, that's the thing. Like, is that her?
This is.
Clank? No, like
No.
the little robot she has. Or
She
is
doesn't
it-
have a clank,
Oh,
as far as I know.
instead of a wrench, she get hammered.
She got an official name though, I believe.
Director of Ratchet and Clank
recently.
Rift Apart, a brand new full-length Ratchet and Clank adventure built from the
I
ground
mean,
up
the
for
real
PlayStation
question here
5
is, do you expect
Today
like
we're going to introduce you to some of the
actual
gameplay,
next gen from this?
characters, and our
It
No,
story.
look,
title.
from what I've
Whether
seen,
you've played
it
every
looks
game
next
since Ratchet
gen.
and Clank's
If it
debut,
feels next
or
gen,
you're
I
brand new
don't
to the series,
really think that's the
this
thing.
part
Yeah, I mean that's sad that the only thing you can literally compare it to, like, yes, this is next gen, Demon Souls. I'm hoping.
I mean, this looks
Clank
nice.
Also. Yeah, like it looks beautiful.
Then the
kinda funny how
PS4
that-
Ratchet and Clank looks really nice, but it was 30 FPS.
What is this place?
Oh, look at the fur on. Fucking Ratchet.
The thing is that I'm not sure. I think the game got updated for PS5 for have 60 FPS, but the stock PS4 one had blur, motion blur.
This actually did release for PS4?
No,
No. Oh, okay. I was
the
about to say.
movie remake. Or
Ah,
the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still.
But I'm not sure there was a
over-
PS5
Ratchet has been
update.
separated
for
from his
that,
best
I'm not sure.
friend partner Clank, and is now in a new dimension in a mysterious urban sprawl called
Yeah,
Nefarious.
I
This
mean-
is kind of like one of the future games in which you lose Clank. You pretty much go the entire game, or most of it, without Clank, so you get different gadgets.
Just sad that I never really played a majority of the original Ratchet and Clank. Literally, my only experience is the movie one, and that's not the best.
It's fine.
It's good. No, it's good as a game. It's good if you don't understand the past Ratchet games, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. It was. People had issues with that game.
Ratchet quickly finds out that in this dimension, Dr. Nefarious
I didn't realize there was a
is much more
huge.
capable villain.
Actually, no, I'm not.
It's
not
pretty
Ratchet and Clank.
dormant versus PS4.
There's a huge speedrunning community for these games.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, which is always interesting to look at. Sorry for talking over all the trailer
That's the
stuff.
point.
Yeah, I know that's the point. But sadly, like, we've seen all this before. Not necessarily saying that like it's horrible. This, like, I just want to see.
Thanks to the new
I
hardware,
want to
I
see
don't
no
know.
villains. Oh, he
Like
has
Jack- no,
gadgets
like-
from
I'm talking
Cracking
about
Time.
like Jack and Daxter game, a Sly
Oh.
Cooper game, something else. Like, we've
I
seen
wish.
the Ratchet and Clank
Characters
Really
universe.
stream. He's
dimensions
on
are
it.
not always the
Oops.
same as
That
they were in
1080p
Ratchet
stream.
and Clank.
No, the booster boots were a gadget from a Cracking Time when you didn't have Clank.
Weapon vendor in Rift Apart.
Oh, so they're romancing, bringing back Edge. Oh,
Is that
brand new
Mrs.
merch-
Zircon? Yep.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Yeah, we
Zircon
know.
was a
Yeah,
boss
we had. Oh,
in the
I remember
remake.
Mr. Zircon, from the weapon you get.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies, sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this
Oh, not Mrs. Miss.
espionage.
So she available, yo.
Oh, I mean, you gotta clap some robot cheeks.
And that's gonna hurt every part of my body.
Taken
Oh.
by mysterious new Lombax.
He's missing an arm still.
Oh,
I need to go after that ship. How can I get off planet?
I would assume I'm a new voice actor.
Only royal
I haven't
Like, that's
heard
the
the
thing, like-
remake Ratchet voice, but they do tend to change. This is not like Carmelita Fox from the Sly Cooper series. Every single game she had a new voice.
Club Nefarious.
It's annoying.
Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
This is so exciting.
Club
Damn, Ratchet
Nefarious
got that game.
Better look around.
He's a lot more emotional. Like he's more facial features and on him, like the PS2 games, because the PS4 remake had a lot of static, back and forth talking. This would have been like, you know, back and forth, like staring at, you know, camera 1, camera 2, sort of,
Yeah,
of an
it's just
interaction.
it's a back and forth perspective.
Yeah,
Very
it's
easy,
not
but
like
very
that here,
lazy.
so I like this. Box glitch
movement.
already? Box glitch. Floating box. And I know there was a Let's Player I used to watch that would do like a counter on Ratchet and Clank box glitches. That would add it to the count.
All right.
I think I know what you're talking about. Or like
Yeah.
I came upon it and then like box.
Yeah, I forgot what was the name of the dude though. I stopped watching him.
It's a lot more open ended. Like it's way huge. This map is huge. Well, depending on how actually big it is, but you can go everywhere. Has there been one continuing? I know the cutscene, but like
There hasn't been any loading screens at all.
Once Ratchet finds Phantom,
wasn't the
Which is
main
a sort of-
point of Ratchet and
Yeah.
Clank the fact that you can go through dimensions?
This one, yes. Speaking of games to bring back, all I want is Dark Lineage. Oof.
Hey man, I want another
New
Infamous game.
move. There's no arrow dashes. That's new.
one of the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is increased mobility.
Yes, I
Ratchet
see
can
that.
now dash and wall run to traverse levels.
Wow.
This focus on mobility allows players to chain moves together.
Yeah,
to
with this being a thing, I got a feeling it's gonna be like Crack in Time, in which you don't get Clank to the end of the game.
Now let's jump into combat.
Nah, it might just be in other situations where the first couple levels you don't get them, and then you meet up with her and she gives you. You got her. You remember her name? I forgot. Like, I want to
I forgot.
Looks
Damn.
easy enough.
Fem Ratchet.
Fam Ratchet.
AU Ratchet also works, because that's what it is.
Ratchet me Ratchet.
It looks like a better Cyberpunk. We already had the box
Aw.
glitch, so it is exactly like Cyberpunk.
Dashing allows you to evade
I ain't gonna lie,
attacks or gain
this does look
strategic
amazing.
advantages. Enemies can't hit what doesn't momentarily.
I got a Deadlocked Combat, which is dual stick, which I really like. Ooh.
Dimensional tears in the world allow you
Fast
to
switch.
use the Rift Tether, another new
That's new.
traversal
What?
mechanic to instantly pull
That's
yourself
the selling point in this
Okay.
game.
to escape or flank enemies.
Oh god, everything's getting a clutch now.
Weapons in Rift Apart utilize the power of the DualSense wireless controllers,
That's
adaptive triggers,
a really
and
cool
haptic
fact, I like
feedback to allow
Oh boy,
players
adaptive.
to really feel the power of their arsenal.
Oh, feeling.
For example,
Saw a
with the
huge
burst
amount of
pistol,
motion blur there.
players can
Not
pull
motion,
back
what am I
the
talking
trigger
about?
As far as his
to
stream.
accurately
No,
place
depth
single
of-
shots. But pulling the
Yeah,
trigger
depth of field when
fully
you zoom in.
unleashes a rapid fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will
Damn.
feel each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this a
improved
console
strafing.
seller
Players can
though?
pull the trigger down halfway
For me, if it goes,
barrel,
if it gets cheap,
reducing
yes. I'm not gonna get
Yeah.
this on launch.
or pull the trigger fully.
As I remember
and unleash both barrels with
did you end up
devastating
reading the
close
story
range
of
attack.
the Days Gone
Thanks to the
developer?
haptics, the player will feel the power
Is that
of
the
it.
dev that had the game that was like what's it called? It was free to play for a bit, and then
No,
like
like the thing was that the Days Gone developer basically was like shouting, saying that his game didn't get greenlit for a sequel by Sony, because Sony is having also an issue of their own, only caring about the big blockbusters like Ratchet and Clank.
yeah,
but-
people have been annoyed
but-
about that.
But he was basically saying buy the game on release. buy the game at full price. I'm like, yes, you're
No,
right.
he
but
was a bit of a dingleberry about that. He
No,
was
no, no,
like,
yeah.
because I'm pretty sure that
very-
game was free to play, and he was like, why did you get the game if you really cared about me? You know, or sort of.
I'm
That's how I
very
felt like.
paraphrasing here. That we could go on and on about what he actually meant by this, but at the end of the day, it brings up the question: what are the games fucking worth paying $60 right off the bat?
Yeah.
I mean, Monster Hunter Rise was a no-brainer. Like $60. Oh, hell, no problem.
Yeah, $60, free updates,
Yeah,
limitless
man.
content.
You see, that's what I mean. Like, what are the games that you straight up have no issue whatsoever? Like you right now are gonna say, yeah, when it goes on sale, I'll buy Ratchet.
It's
No.
not like no Ratchet game is worth $60 or $70. This is a $70 game. There are pre-orders up.
I forgot
As you may
the
have guessed,
PS5
Rivet is a
so
brand new
many
playable
bucks.
character in the
I mean,
series.
games prices.
Where
are
Some desperately don't deserve it. Like the
take you to my hideout. But first, I gotta rescue my friends at their gelatonium factory.
Can't wait to never play this game because expenses are cool. Yeah. Percy waited for Rise incomplete for the price of me. Or Percy wish I could have waited for Rise. Yeah. I'm hoping the PC release ends up being like, you know, all the updates culminated into a single release.
And man, I was so right with waiting. I would have waited for the PC release, but a couple of dingleberries kept saying no. Double dip. Wow.
I mean, I'm gonna double dip.
You triple dipped with Generations Ultimate. I don't.
And
wanna
I don't regret it.
Did we mention how stunning
I
and
double dipped for
same
Rise
day
and I
3
regret that.
times
I regret
for
buying
PS5
PS4 World on
3D
launch.
audio, we've been able to
I didn't even
create
play it.
I told you.
immersive
I
density.
told you.
At
but
least
you
I have a
said no.
PS4 now, and there's a bunch of cheap games.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned that like the first time around. Like I said, don't there. Like,
Back to
especially
Mr.
on base
the weapon.
PS4.
Yeah, especially I think you're the only person that has a PS4 during that time,
Yeah, I had my Slim.
and it didn't want to
It's
get
not the best,
PSN
but
Plus.
it's not the worst.
Mutual
Mm.
friend on the
There's no other way. Like you need PS Plus
In Rift Apart, you
Yeah.
get to play with
Enjoy
an explosive
PS
new arsenal,
to its
as
maximum.
well as a few
At least
returns.
now free-to-play games have free-to-play online, I believe. Either that is Microsoft only, but I have one and a PS4, so it doesn't matter too much to me.
I wasn't expecting them to put all of this time into just one game.
Here's another example of how we're
It's a
using
Maybe
blockbuster
they're-
movie, so game.
Oh, movie? Another movie tie-in?
I hope not.
Oh,
Oh
God.
Grenade. Once on the ground, and
Uh.
spitting out its rapid growth plant fertilizer, players will also feel when enemies have
Oh.
been buried and are ready to be trimmed down.
I wonder if they put in the pixelator gun from the movie game. That was a pretty good shotgun.
It was, but for me, it got old real quick because it was the only good close weapon. Oh, no, I love the Groove gun. The
Pretty
Groove
sure.
gun was cool.
Yeah.
Sad that I never beat the final boss because all of my weapon upgrades were like on
In
ground
addition to
based.
rift tethering and dimensional shifts, there are also many pocket dimensions scattered throughout the game.
Who the hell wants to use the flamethrower? Stupid.
Thingy.
It's pretty strong.
No, no, my bad. Not the flamethrower, the blast. Oh.
Is that the rocket launcher?
No, the little mini like the pistol blaster that you get right at the beginning.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fodder. That's for fodder damage.
That's what I meant. Like you even said, why didn't you upgrade that? No, it's basic. I don't know what.
Oh, box glitch. Or is it meant to be floating? Hard to tell.
But yeah, it could be box.
Another floating box.
The Mortis helper bot must have wandered in through the rift.
I got a feeling
somehow.
it's intentional though.
There is the Speetle.
No, don't hide! Ah!
Hitting its nest might get its attention.
Hey, we want it to come out. Fuck up my home.
It's like those what were they called? Nano bugs or whatever. The little robots that like vibrate to move forward.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Remember those being kind of popular, but nobody would.
They were very popular, but I never actually saw anybody own them.
Yeah.
The only ones you would see were the little spider ones, which were pretty cool.
Kaya came out 2003. Time why to move so fast? Feels old, man. Oof.
That looks cool though. The
People
kind-
born in 2003 are now 18.
Is one way of traversing Sargasso's acid swamps.
Stop.
And it is
Don't stop. Don't. I don't want to hear that. When people don't have to check your ID anymore, they can check your ID at a glance because it starts at 19.
Ew.
Oh,
Bogey's dead.
man got bumped.
Coming, Morts.
We didn't follow that Lombax and his Robopet across dimensions just to get stopped by some fuzz.
Now I completely understand what you meant by the whole more like character, more
They're more animated.
They
Hang on there now.
If you watched our previous gameplay demo, you may recognize the.
Because if this were like
This
movie
rebranded
game,
has
yeah,
been
it'll
hired
just
by
be
Dr.
standing
Nefarious,
still.
it's standing still,
Oh,
angry
how you
face, and maybe a grr, you know.
also
How's it?
in Rivet's dimension.
stiff as
Here's
a.
another new weapon. The Shadow
Dream,
Bomb is a
nothing
frag-type
movement.
grenade that deals a lot of damage to
Oh.
your foes. With haptic
Grenade.
feedback,
Oh.
each
Boom.
explosion feels incredibly impactful.
You can find a Lombax.
Completely fine with murder, just gone.
That's
eviscerated.
that's the friggin' space rules, dude. Murder is fine.
I will give it this. I literally just complained at the this about how we've seen the Ratchet and Clank universe so many times, but still, there's always a charm to it. The
Wait.
technology is always like, what the fuck?
Where's
Raptors with
Yeah, I believe these are like thugs for us, AUs. Because they're always like reptilians. Earrings make female Ratchet edgy, how progressive. I want to see what the AU quirk is. Maybe he's a actual, well, Nefarious took over. I don't think he's an actual hero. Maybe he's an underground leader, who knows.
sadly, yes. I didn't see any lore. I didn't see anything. Literally, just know the fact that it's a new Ratchet and Clank, but the story base
There
is
is so much more.
completely
We have
Yep,
opposite.
see more Tycoon timed gadgets.
dimensional clank puzzles,
Yeah, of course, that's never leaving.
glitch challenges,
That's new.
what the Clank minigames.
Yeah.
arena challenges,
It's always like, oh, I'm too big, you gotta go in there, Clank. Okay.
aerial combat,
It's Panzer Dragoon now.
Yeah, I was about to say it's just a whole other game in here.
to collect,
Yep, always with gold
pocket
boats.
dimensions
Which I never
to
do.
explore,
I'm too lazy.
armor to obtain, and use
You
in
get
the
to buy
first
those at the
ever
store.
Ratchet and Clank photo mode.
I usually do my challenges of, okay, this is, it's new. It's actually Cyberpunk 2077 with that, but better.
As such, Rift Apart will offer a
Aim us
slew of
damn.
accessibility options.
So,
We'll reveal more about this.
oh, they show Quirk.
Yeah,
Experience
Quark,
Rift Apart's new planets,
silhouette,
weapons,
so-
intense
Yeah.
high-action combat, and near instant
Will
load
he
times,
not be an
all
annoying
with some of the
shit that
best
just
visuals
stays on
That,
the
I
phone?
like Quirk.
ever created.
Nah, fuck Quark. I hate Quark and everything.
That's the point. That's
I know, I know. Jesus.
Quirk's kind of sick,
Well,
though.
it's always those things. If the actor is doing exactly what he's supposed to
Yeah,
do,
he's a good actor.
yeah.
We'll see you in the Omniverse on June 11th.
You mean 2 years later when it comes on sale.
An alien ocean. Got a first look at Among Us on PlayStation and zipped across space and time.
Give me
ratcheting
God
up
of War.
Rift Apart.
It's been 20 minutes.
Thanks for
I would
watching.
imagine.
We'll
I'm
see
not
you
looking
again
at chat
soon.
either.
Oh, that's it!
What?
JK.
Jesus, Joe, you a whole I fucking believe you for a minute.
We already saw this when they first showed the game. I was waiting for the PS5 Pro. I want the Slim. If it's ever a thing. Why are they showing more of this? Next game.
Where am I? A Lombax? Who are
What was
you?
it with his
I'm
whole?
Rivet.
Oh,
Let's
Rivet.
go for a ride.
Ribbon.
I have to find my
Ribbon.
friend.
Not Rivet. I thought she.
I don't know.
Well, I'm impressed,
Fairy
and I actually do want to play this.
returned.
Hmm. We need a better. We need a different villain that isn't Nefarious. It's been too many games with him.
He's already.
I love Nefarious, but I'm kind of tired of fighting him.
Yeah.
Ali, what is I? Is the only thing shown so far?
Yes.
They showed Subnaught before.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Like
Subnaught,
the-
because Subnaught was a little nice.
The Mungus.
Dog.
That's it. They've shown 3 things so far. Only been live for like 24 minutes.
Have you seen all the weapons that they shown off, new endeavors, or are they?
There's
all...
always like a niche for every weapon in every game. Like, there's always a shotgun, there's always a blaster, there's always an AoE, there's always a grenade, etc., etc.
Oh, so it's just different.
I
gun,
haven't,
like,
I haven't seen anything like entirely new yet.
So it's like same gun, different effects.
Yeah, same, you know, the same idea for a gun.
It's always sad when you can, like, not sad, but it like some of the magic goes away when you notice the.
Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, I was joking earlier. Is that actually it? If it's so, that was really sad.
That couldn't be it. Don't.
Come on, I was joshing earlier.
Don't. Joe. Joe.
You see how the chat's reacting to this? That's
Joe.
angry stuff.
You serious?
Chat's going insane.
No.
It like paused to like, oh yep, there's a lot of angry people type. Oh, that's it. Okay. Wow, that sucked. Loading disc 2.
What the fuck?
Womp womp. People complain about Nintendo Direct sucking. Well then. Dropping frames. Internet upset as well. Huh.
I thought you were joking.
I was joking.
Three titles. Which
What was the point of this? You could have waited. They could have sat on this.
you don't need the Subnautica.
This could have been like tweets.
The Subnautica trailers were already out. Like, people knew of the information they gave.
Let's see how people are reacting on the Twitch. Ratchet and Clank carrying the franchise now. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I'm so sorry. What was the third game in that showcase?
There's
Subnautica.
Subnaut, Ratchet and Clank, and Seuss. They showed off the Ratchet and Clank things for Seuss. That's literally all they showed. 20 minutes for 3 games. No, like seriously, this could have been like a tweet. You didn't have to do this.
They didn't like it was.
What an unnecessary venture.
I'm actually like at a loss for words.
A good thing
The
I
state
didn't
of
have any
play,
expectations.
The Nintendo Directs were supposed to be like the places where we have a full little run up of like stuff.
Are they
that we
saving everything
can-
for E3 or something? When is E3? June. Yeah, they're saying what was the point of this? Could have just saved for E3 because this game comes out in July. So
I even told myself like this is a very long, small trailer for Ratchet. Like, I wasn't expecting the whole.
it was cool. It looked nice to look at.
It
But
looked.
I
It
could have
looked
waited until
beautiful,
E3.
but I'm not excited.
Huh.
I'm kidding.
Alrighty then.
That
Good
was-
test for a 1080p 60 stream. I guess I'll watch the VOD later and see how long this is once I download it. Joe jinxed it. I was joshing.
Joe predicted the future. Look at this.
Yeah. Well then. Well, I guess tonight I'll be doing more 1080 60 tests with Rise. Hopefully it looks pretty alright. If not, I'll up the bitrate a bit. Even though I think I'm at my cap for Twitch. Because Twitch can only support so much bitrate before it's like, what's this? I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, end this stream. I'll see you guys tonight with Rise. That was a bit disappointing, but then again, never have expectations for State of Plays, Nintendo Directs, yada yada, what have you, because expectations disappoint you. See you later.